Future homeowners and savvy buyers, this is SD Newkirk, your neighborhood loan officer and your go-to source for all things mortgages. So to let you know, I am a licensed mortgage specialist with over 25 years of mortgage experience in this industry. So before I drop those jewels, thank you all for tuning in, and please hit that follow button so I can keep you up to date with all the educational tools to make your buying process easy and to make you the perfect home buyer or investor. What is the biggest financial choice you'll ever make in your lifetime? Buying a home. Buying a home is the biggest financial decision you'll ever make, and understanding mortgages doesn't have to be so overwhelming. That's why I'm here, to break it all down into simple, easy to digest tips so you can make a confident and informed decision about your buying process. In this series, we're going to cover everything from loan types, interest rates, credit scores, home buying hacks. No confusing jargon, just real helpful advice. So if you're ready to take control of your home buying experience, hit that follow button. That follow button right there. Yeah, right there. Yeah. No question is a dumb question. They ask me, hey, how does a mortgage work? Well, a mortgage is a legal document that pledges property to a mortgage company as security for a loan payment. What are the key components to a mortgage payment? You got your P&I, which is principal and interest. Then you have your escrow. Escrow consists of taxes and insurance. Now, some mortgages don't require that you escrow your loan. You can pay your taxes and insurance by yourself on your own, or you can choose to have it escrowed and have the mortgage company pay your taxes and insurance for you. So let's have a good understanding about what an interest rate is. An interest rate is the annual cost of a borrower borrowing money expressed as a percentage. For example, if you borrow $100,000 at 4%, that'll be $4,000 you'll be paying each year for that borrowed money. It's always good to understand the mortgage market and how it works. See, the mortgage market is where lenders and borrowers come together for home financing, divided by two markets: the primary market where the loans are originated and the secondary market where the loans are traded. So fixed rate mortgages are viewed as being less riskier than adjustable rate mortgages. Do you have to be a U.S. citizen to buy a home? No, you do not. You could be a U.S. citizen. You could be a permanent resident. You could be a non-permanent resident as long as you have specific visa classifications. What are the credit requirements? Well, you have a few. You have Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. We're going to use the mid score of all three. So when you're dealing with the FHA loan, you want to have a score of at least 580 or above. Now with the 580 credit score, it will require that you put a hefty amount down as your down payment, and you're going to have pretty high closing costs. So it's pretty important that you have your credit score as high as possible, or make sure you have the assets available to cover your down payment and closing costs. Now, when it comes to conventional loans, your credit score will have to be at a minimum of 620 if you're looking for down payment programs or assistance. And if you're looking for a VA loan, there are pretty much no credit requirement. So here's something to understand about credit. You can have a high credit score, but you can also have a high DTI. Now, if your debt to income ratio is too high, it could disqualify you for any programs out there. So for example, FHA requires that you have less than 57% DTI. Conventional requires that you have at least about 47% DTI, but some programs will require you to not exceed above 50%. VA requires that you have less than 67% DTI. We look out for our soldiers, you know. Take note of this. Derogatory credit events may impact your loan eligibility. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Don't forget, hit that follow button. Yeah, the one right there. Right there. Yeah. I like that one. Yeah, right there. Hey, but again, this is just an overview that provides a basic understanding of how mortgages work, highlighting the key aspects of obtaining and managing a mortgage loan. Hey, man, future education to come. I'm here to give you the business, you know, knowledge for all. Let's go.